fresh water, you are adding in more mineral content. Because if you were to remove the mineral content, you would have less volume of water. So add more into the water, which then is bulking down the water at the cost of your internal organs. That's interesting. But yet we flush it down.
Yes, we do.
What about boilers?
What about them?
Well, aren't they heating water?
Yes, they
to
are.
put it into your radiators?
Yeah.
Does it have to heat water? Could
No.
it heat oil?
Yeah, you have oil.
Could you have a gas
radiators.
system that heats oil
Yeah.
and puts this into your radiators?
Yeah, that exists, so it can be done.
Would it be less prone to rusting?
Yeah.
So it would keep all of your things very nice and lovely. Would it stay hotter for longer?
Yes.
But does it take a lot to heat it compared to water?
I don't know. I doubt it.
Would it be better for the motors and the system inside the boiler if it was filled with oil? What do you do with all of this oil once it leaves the car? What about when you're cooking and the oil gets, you got a tray when you're cooking and all this oil is being extracted? Is there not some way that you can tip this into something and it gets picked up somewhere, they clean it out and then it goes into radiators?
Yeah. All you need to remove the crumbs and the debris from it, and then it's oil. Maybe not for eating, but for something else.
It's a very interesting process that we got going on. What happens when you get oil across the ocean water?
And
It
it
creates
doesn't,
a slick barrier, yes?
doesn't evaporate,
Which can then cause things to become
Yeah.
more and more and more and more. In the beginning, you won't notice it. Because there's a large volume of this until it begins to creep over. So you understand that we have levels in the atmosphere. What a twat. So we have levels in the atmosphere called ozone, right?
Yeah.
And we can measure the ozone.
Yeah.
What happens when the environment begins to expand and expand? That 10% drops to 5%, drops to 3%,
it gets
drops to
thinner.
2%.
Yeah.
Because the bigger it gets, the more it's got to spread that. It's like taking a piece of butter, tiny piece of butter, and putting it on one piece of bread and trying to spread it. It's okay, fits on one piece of bread. Now try and scrape that
And put it
on
onto
another piece of bread. That's an atmosphere expanding. And then put it on another piece of bread. Until eventually, you're thinning it out so much that it's almost non-existent. This is what causes holes in the ozone layer, yes?
Yeah.
It's interesting to me. I find that very interesting. It's a very interesting subject. So if you look at how much water is stored on Europa, how much do you have there, do you reckon?
I don't know.
So let's just make up a number. There's 4 tons.
Yeah.
Once you've removed the salt, are you left with 2.5 tons?
Yeah.
Once you've removed all of the different nutrients. So I don't know if we call that nutrients.
Minerals.
Lime scale. No, it wouldn't be lime scale in it, but minerals.
Yeah.
Are you left then with 1 ton?
Yeah. Pure H2O, yeah.
So precious resources we're looking for. Isn't water a precious resource?
Yes, it is.
Over metal, cobalt.
Yeah. Over gold, silver, and everything else.
That should be a top priority, shouldn't it?
Yeah.
And then each and every single place that you find water, some of it is just pouring into the rings, and then you're losing it into Saturn, let's say.
Yeah.
And then there is a lot of carbon, yes?
Yeah.
So you could make hydrocarbon, or you can convert those gases, which is a pain in the ass, but you could take a load of nature, start hitting it to convert and bacterium as well, certain types, to convert that carbon into oxygen and take some hydrogen, let's say from Jupiter, and compress this, and you could also make water this way.
Yeah.
Interesting. This is very interesting to me. It's a very interesting subject when we're talking about water. Because, again, CEOs, cool, aren't they shit?
No one thinks about it. Everyone is investing into gold.
Yes, but you see, they would invest into earning pieces of paper or zeros in a bank account.
Yeah.
That's their agenda.
Yeah. How are they gonna drink it when there's nothing?
Well, before then, they won't care.
Yeah.
All they'll care about is making more zeros in a bank account.
Yeah.
Now, there are other infrastructures that are doing this as well. Whilst we have an NHS falling down, whilst we have this falling down, everything else is falling down. London Bridge, it's falling down.
Yeah.
Because they favour profit.
Yeah.
You see, isn't it about responsibility about giving these?
Yeah.
Honestly, I would think that certain governments that are good at strategizing war and trying to look at future assets like that can't look at this stuff in the same way.
Yeah.
And then what? We're going to write some laws for them to follow, and they're going to ignore them, as they do.
As they are doing, yeah.
But they are not going to listen.
Because you cannot enforce certain things. But then they ask for more and more money, even though you cannot enforce some things.
Yes, but if these things stayed in a socialistic way, certain things stay, and you were to understand this. So there again, would this belong better in a socialistic or scientific?
Well, after all, we are a society, so shouldn't some things be socialistic for society?
Very dangerous, isn't it? Isn't it dangerous for all of us? Unless everybody else is drinking something completely different. I might be mistaken here.
No, you are not mistaken.
So it's good, we got a toilet, it's generating money.
Yeah.
At what cost? And then this allows bacteria to thrive, does it not?
Yeah.
The salt. No, of course not, because it's a medieval way that you used to be able to preserve meat. Not that you want to preserve this stuff, but most certainly don't want bacteria gaining better grounds in that, do you? Because you're giving it energy. And the last time I checked, this stuff ain't good for us. But, you know, hey-ho. But anyway, with this whole cycling and figure of four, yes?
Yeah.
Pick a side. Nah. I can't. And I won't. Star formation. Stars got it good. Especially neutrinos. They're separate to the rule.
Yeah.
We're going to create a black hole in the hope that one day they'll make us again. Actually, I'm going to convert myself into one. Whew, you eternal little shit. Boy, you're clever. And then what the universe is like. You know what? I think I'm going to let you. Do you see how eternity is granted in the scene?
Yeah.
And then we're in the scene but the not scene. Which one do you favour more? Well, you favour both, don't you? You know it's there, the mind tells you. Inner mind, inner eye. You know it's there, based on this, based on this.
Yeah.
That gives you a level of knowing. Then it gives you a reason as to why this is happening. Again, the knowing you can then see.
Yeah.
Space.
Yeah.
We would say dark energy, yes? What's called dark energy?
No. Is there any?
Black holes aren't worried about that. They understand that one very well. When they decide to suck that in, everything in the fabric has to come.
Yeah.
It's like a tablecloth. You want to think of the universe and all of that energy as a tablecloth. And all the stars sit inside this black tablecloth. Look at this. This is the tablecloth.
Yeah.
This would be associated with all of that stuff that holds all the stars in place, yes?
Yeah.
This stuff.
Uh-huh.
So you could say the fabric of the universe, yes? The construct.
Mm.
And then if we say we take all of the stars,
Mm-hmm.
these are the stars.
Yeah.
Galaxies.
Yeah.
They all sit in here.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that black holes can pull all of this in
Yeah.
and bring all the stars closer to it?
Mm-hmm.
Or galaxies?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, chewing on these ones.
Mhm.
What have you been learning? What have you fused together?
Yeah.
And then the black hole can look at that and think, I know I've got to make it back to this stuff. How can I pick this apart? How can I separate these?
Mhm.
Well, you'll say atoms, yes?
Yeah.
Are these all condensed atoms?
Molecules.
Molecules.
Yeah.
So this would be a molecule, would it?
Yeah. Yeah. If you have more atoms together, they form molecules.
Molecules. So I can make this, yes?
Yeah.
And the stars made this.
Yeah.
The stars made this. Planets have also made this, which are
Yeah.
failed stars
Uh-huh.
anyway.
Uh-huh.
Keeps the tricking going, doesn't it? So you're saying molecules. Man, can you smell marijuana?
Can I smell something?
I can smell weed, man.
Yeah.
I smell it very strong.
Yeah.
And it's got to take this and pull it all apart.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Everyone's so focused in on fusion, 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 fusion. We're so close to making fusion.
Mm.
Yeah, but what about defusing?
Yeah.
A wise individual would learn both.
Mm-hmm.
Know how to fuse things together, but also know how to defuse things. You can fuse together tension to create a fight, and then afterwards begin to defuse it, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what black holes do. They learn to defuse.
Yeah.
Stars learn to fuse. One separates, one pushes together. Interesting, isn't it? Don't you think that's interesting?
Yeah.
And the very fabric of everything that looks like it's completely expanding. It's an illusion.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to think about it in another way, the gases sit in this fixture.
Mm-hmm.
So you could take a bottle.
Yeah.
And you could say you've got your gases inside here. Well, this is a
Mhm.
liquid, but
Yeah.
still, imagine those as being gases.
Yeah.
Can you... If I put these gases into a solid, do you think it will collapse down further?
Yeah.
So it becomes denser and denser
You
and
can
denser and
pressure.
denser.
Yeah, you can pressure. You can.
And then you're left with such a denseness.
Mm-hmm.
If you kept going, where does it stop? So it gets smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller.
Yeah.
And then the black holes are like, you know what? I'm going to convert this back into this.
Mm.
Off you go again.
Mm.
Do you get how eternal life is? This is why eternal life is already given. It's already known.
Mm.
This.
Mm. Mm.
Very interesting, isn't it? Growth goes one way.
Mm.
Do you ever think it can go backwards? And then if it did go backwards, your gas exchanges would be backwards as well, wouldn't they?
How does it work?
Let's say we build a time machine
Mm-hmm.
to go back into time, yes?
Yeah.
But you would unpick the very thing that you are.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be interesting, wouldn't it? That'd be a weird thing to do, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would.
So, is it possible?
Might be.
Well, we know forward motion, yes, where you
Yeah.
start off as young and you grow.
Yeah.
What if you could do the reverse of that to go back to young, to then go old again, to then go young, to then go old again? If you made it from 0,
Yeah.
9 months, born from
Yeah.
then,
Yeah.
all the way up until you were 60,
Mm-hmm.
that's a guarantee that your body from here to here
Yeah.
can make it.
Mm-hmm.
So if you were able to go back
Yeah.
to being young,
Mm-hmm.
is that a guarantee that you'll go until you're 60 again? And again, providing nothing, you don't get hit by a car.
Yeah.
Providing you don't get exploded on a plane or hit by an asteroid, or providing the constructs around you stay, the arena, Earth, healthy and all of this stuff. You should be able to quite happily be able to go from one to the other, to the other, to the other.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then do you think that you will condense what you've learned? If only I knew then what I know now. What happens if that is not really a myth, it's a real thing? That you can contain all of that information and then go back. And then 60 at 60.
Yeah.
60 at 360s. 60 at 460s. 60. Would you think you could condense data this way?
Yeah. Yeah.
But you would need to be wrapped in cotton wool quite a bit, though, wouldn't you?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But again, would that be still an eternal living?
Yeah. Yeah. If there is a memory or something. Yeah. Even if there isn't, it's still eternal living.
Interesting, very interesting. But yeah, there you are. So I think star formation is this way. Moons and different things like that. These planets have an advantage.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They're able to move a little bit more so.
Yeah.
I think Earth can keep its heat in this way. Move a little bit closer and brush against something else. Get a bit closer to the star.
Yeah.
Why do you need to get a bit closer to the star? Well, because my moon might have moved away.
Yeah.
I haven't got that internal heat that I need to stay going.
Need a bit, yeah.
And why? Because it still wants to be a star.
Yeah.
So does Jupiter. I still want to be a star. Mars, too late. Unless something really miraculous happens. But it's been struck all the time by meteorites since the core popped out. Hasn't turned back into a molten lake.
No. But it could do it by striking into Jupiter, let's say, to become part of it.
Indeed. But there again, it would heat up, but it would need to capture something.
Yeah.
Phobos and Deimos would not be enough.
No, it would be consumed by something bigger. Give it its energy and become star that way.
Or it becomes a moon.
Yeah.
Venus, meh. What could it be? So do you reckon if there was water on Venus, there would be much in the wake of tides?
Yeah.
You reckon?
I don't know.
From what? The star?
Maybe. It's close, isn't it? I don't know. Probably not. No.
And if it did, wouldn't it have an even bigger atmosphere? But
Yeah.
then would it?
Yeah, that's
Because
why.
wouldn't it leave the mineral content behind?
Yeah, I see.
Doesn't it have white frosting on it
Yeah.
that people don't know what it is? They think it's tellurium, yes?
Yeah.
Or could it be salt?
Maybe.
And then that makes X amount of atmosphere. But there again, hydrogen, oxygen. So it couldn't have had an ocean then, because it wouldn't have these compounds. Unless there was another process taking over that then changed these. Interesting. So which one do you favour out of the two?
You can't favor.
You can't favour. Now we're there.
No, I don't favor.
Anyway, let's leave this one here.
Yeah.
I had a little bit of fun with this. Not where I really wanted to go. I'm going to dive into this one again, but yeah, and then things get very loud, don't they?
Yeah.
Oh, it's almost like the little fucking CEA or CEO workers, right? Scouters. These are coming.
Yeah.